So he looked offside. But anyway, no, he wasn't. But I'm saying, yeah. So and then we got ourselves back in the game and we finished well again. They can't fault the players, but we're disappointed. Obviously, I think this was one of our better performances. If you look at the 3 games and we didn't get the result, and the other games you didn't play as well and you win. So football sometimes evens it out a bit, But I think we're disappointed that I thought we deserved more. If you understand football, you'll know that.
7 points from 3 games, is that a bit of perspective?
If you said at the beginning, you would take it, wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? But we're going to try and get as many as we can before we start playing the big hitters. You know what I'm saying? And but we will get better as well. There's no doubt we will get better. There's no doubt. Obviously, a lot of new players come in, so we got to try and find a way. What we're going to try and do, and we've got 2 tough away games now. So yeah, we move forward.
And then a trip to Lepapa.
As I just said that, yeah, 2 away games. Yeah. So that's difficult because you're there for the whole week, And me and hotels are not the best friends. Yeah. I hate those places. Yeah. So yeah, we'll dust ourselves off, go again, and try and approach those 2 games. They're totally different games, but we'll worry about that when we get there.
And then looking at the crowd, coach, it's a new team.
Yeah.
You seem to be
fantastic. Yeah, it'll give you that extra spirit. Obviously, we wanted to play this game Friday night, which the league didn't, for whatever reason, obviously. Yeah. So we wanted to play. Obviously, they didn't want to move, and so. But Friday nights will be more. I think you'll get another 4,000 more, 5,000 more. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Coach, do you think by them denying was it because they don't want you to be that advantage? Because the previous Maritzburg, if you remember, on Friday, they experienced a lot of points.
I don't know. I can't make those assumptions. But obviously, I know we did ask. I know that because the chairman did ask, can we play Friday? Because they only play next week Tuesday. But obviously, you've got to get both parties to agree or something. I don't know the rules. I mean, every year that goes by, I know less and less.
Coach, you have one?
Your first derby, your first derby, how was it?
Yeah, it was good. I don't think it was nice. It wasn't feisty. There wasn't any malice or there wasn't any problems in the game. No, it was. The pitch is quite bouncy. That's why sometimes the ball's bouncing a lot. But no, it's fine.
Coach, you have a relatively small squad to work with. Is that ideal for a newly
promoted
side?
Perfect. Less is better.
Like squad chemistry?
Any team that's successful anywhere in the world of football will use less players. Too many players, too many problems. I don't want that squad.
What's the sweet spot though, in terms of
numbers? There's no sweet spot because you've got to have people who are versatile. So we've got 1 or 2 people that can play in certain positions. 1 or 2 people can play here or there, So we obviously do need 1 or 2 more just to help us to fill a bench. And we're trying desperately for those, but yeah.
And what's the latest on Zakhele Lepasa? I heard that you had a little bit chat.
Well, yeah, I didn't actually speak to him. He spoke. The chairman spoke to the agent, and I don't know what's happened. Obviously, he never kicked the ball there the whole tournament, so I don't know.
Keen?
I don't know. But I think we moved on. Everything's moved on from there. Because what you should do if you were a player looking for a contract, you should step out of that camp, shouldn't you? But there was 8 or 9, so anyway.
Gavin, do you feel like the identity? I know it's only been 3 games, but the 3 games, 7 points, you've got a good crowd out. Do you feel like the identity of this club in the top flight is starting to take shape?
When we're safe, yeah, and when we're comfortable in where we want to be. I've been very surprised what I've walked into. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been very pleased and happy with what I've walked into. There's a good mentality amongst the players. There's a good crop of people, good human beings in that dressing room, and that's the most important thing for me. I can work with them, they can work with me. We're still gonna have fights along the way, but we're fighting for the right cause, and that's important. So I think I've been surprised what I've walked into, and it's refreshing for me, to see people that want to work and want to improve and want to do well. So that's important. So I can't give them more pundits at the moment. We haven't won anything yet, but let's see where we finish. Let's see where we go.
So, if you're saying chairman is the one who was speaking to the agents of the player, does that mean he's the one who wants the player more into the team and what's
No,
the
it's not my
conversation
job.
between
No,
you
no.
and the-
It's like the chairman coaching the team, and I'm speaking to the agents. That's not my job. He's not his job. His job is that side of it. I don't deal with that. That's how football works. So that a football person, your owners talk to agents. That's what that. I don't get involved.
The same with Maboe.
I spoke to Lebo personally, and he had a shoulder injury last year, and I don't know if he's come right yet, but I don't know what he wants to do. But we filled up now. Hashim's come in there, Goedeman's come in there, so if he wants to and he wants to play, yeah.
And just thoughts on Carl Jurgens in the middle of the park. I know you played mostly as a fullback last season, but like he is a midfielder by trade. Just how's he getting along in the squad, and what are you making?
I think he's playing. I think he's playing a little bit with his handbrake on still. I think he could give us more. He's got a great ability, and hadn't played much. Now he's at 90 minutes in a row. So there's competition. He's got Brooklyn Pochenboel in there as well. Brooklyn's not happy with me, which is good because I've left him out after the first game. But yeah, that's what we want. We want competition. And with our squad like we've got, there's going to be competition, and there's going to be suspensions and bookings. And I've got Kaba from Richards Bay also pushing. There's lots of players pushing,
And then your thoughts on the passing of Tenda Indoro?
I didn't really know Tender, but I mean, he didn't look well the last few years. So condolences to the family and everybody. Really sad. What we should have had a minute's silence tonight for Ernie Wallace, who was the captain of Durban City when they won the leagues, in the 80s. So, it missed. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go there. But yeah, for Tenda, it sounds like a real. But he didn't look well the last year or two, couple of years,
Just coach, the last one. Of course, there was a good appreciation about you giving Mahlambi opportunity again. How far is he in terms of?
Yeah, look, he's just got to keep training, hasn't he? You know what I'm saying? Keep running, keep training. And then whatever, if something happens, I told him, he knows that. There's no promises. And he's accepted that, and we get him fitter and try and get him fitter, and that's all he can do.
There are promising signs though.
Well, he's certainly improved from when he first came. There's no doubt about it, He's improved a lot. Yeah.
Wish you all the best.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.